With just 12 games left to play in the regular season, the Nets still sit atop of the Eastern Conference standings, but the Cavs are closing quickly, and they're actually one ahead in the loss column. They have 2 games in hand on us, so by percentage points, they're actually just slightly better than us, but we are still given first place for some reason. I really don't know why. Orlando has climbed up to 3rd place. They are the team we made the Victor Oladipo trade with, and we're taking them on in this episode. So it'll be a little bit of an interesting matchup here. You can see we progressed all the way up to 6th overall based on the 2K team ratings. That is good to see. And I'm going to play the little 2K pregame show as they will talk about approaches as we get towards the end of the season.
And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player? If you're a guy who's playing a lot, do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak, you don't need rest.
No, you may have players coming back from midseason injuries, but you need to get them back into the flow.
So some interesting commentary by Shaq there in particular. I think we're definitely going to keep playing our starters throughout the rest of the season. I really want to lock up home court if I can. I think that's going to come in handy against a team like Cleveland if we did have to match up against them in the conference finals. And, you know, we do have a pretty young team. Bledsoe, Middleton, Oladipo, Favors, even Lopez still all relatively young guys. No, wily old veterans, so to say. So I think, our core of our team is still pretty young, and I think that they're not going to need a lot of rest going down the stretch here. So this game started out very sloppy on both sides. I think we had 7 turnovers in the first quarter, but we're also going to get about 8 blocks in the first quarter. There's 2 of them right there. And you're going to see here later, it's Jason Tatum with the ball. He's going to find Kemba Walker. He gets blocked by Derek Favors. And then on the break, we're going to go to Chris Middleton. Here he actually takes the jumper, but he gets it to go. So 6-2 is the score. Now 8-6 about halfway through the first quarter. You guys kind of can get the idea of what I'm saying here. Not a very impressive first quarter on either side, at least offensively. Vucevic, though, with the one-handed slam. Another block here. It is Favors getting it out to Oladipo. Oladipo to McCollum. Left-handed layup is good. Good ball movement right there by the Nets in transition. Now Elfrid Payton with the ball. He's dribbling it up the court, looking. He's going to find his mate coming off the screen. It is Lonzo Ball, the former Net, killing his old team there. Gets the layup to go. 10-all is the score. It's Babbitt on the break. Gets it back to Bazemore. Nice bounce pass from Luke Babbitt. And then Bazemore with the flush in transition. 12-10 is the score now. Ball with the ball. It's a bit of a funny thing to say, but he finds Johnson for the 3-ball. So a couple former Nets here giving us the business early. It's Ball with the God Sham God crossover, finds Tobias Harris, the recently traded Tobias Harris, which, by the way, thoroughly disappointed that NBA trade deadline. I thought many big names were going to get moved. I was sorely wrong. But there you can see that is pretty much the summation of our first quarter. Losing the ball on the inbound right there, that was pretty foolish of me. But 18-16 was the score at the end of one. This was an ugly, ugly game early. Oh, man. Like I said, I think we had 7 turnovers, but we also had something like 8 blocks. Pretty weird first quarter, but anyway, we're going to try and pick it up in the second here. Bledsoe getting to the rim with the one-handed slam, and now 20-20 is the score. It's Lopez with the ball. He's looking to go to work in the post on Aaron Gordon, fading away. That one is money. So 22-20 is the score. Now Harrison Barnes bringing it up, layup in transition, and 1. 22-all. He would make the free throw. Now it's 25-22. Lopez with it. He is going to work in the post, gets it to Middleton. That one is good. That makes it a 25-all game right there. As you can see, they had to respect Lopez in the post after he had gone to work early. Vucevic with the turn-up, or the face-up jumper, I should say. He gets that to go. Now 27-20. Bollard kicks it to Bledsoe in the corner. That one is good. We retake the lead here, 28-27. Then it's Middleton getting into the action with the poster. Take a look at the replay in transition. This was a pretty nice play. He just slams it on Eric Gordon, 2 hands. And you really don't think of Middleton as that athletic, but he can slam it down when he wants to. Here's Tatum going to the bucket, though, and 1. Impressive layup by the Orlando young gun. I don't remember what draft they got him in, but he has turned into a pretty nice player for them. Now Payton on the break. He gets the layup to go. Orlando goes up by 1, 37-36. Here we go, though. It's McCollum trying to run the screen and roll. He's going to go to the corner here. Babbitt for 3. Good find by McCallum there, recognizing where the defense was drifting towards, and Babbitt was left all alone there. Now it is Payton, though, at the top of the key. That one is good. So Orlando goes back up by 1 here. A back-and-forth game in the second, but a lot more offense this quarter. Ball with the really nice Rondo-esque pass right there to Vucevic for the jumper. They go up by 3, and they would actually be up by 4 at the end of the second quarter here. So 2:39 is the score, and Orlando with a solid lead here. I honestly thought we were going to be able to take care of these guys, but the turnovers have been such an issue for us. 11 turnovers, I should say, in the first quarter. They're still shooting only 39.5%, but we just have not been able to we have not been able to hold on to the ball here. So there's Aaron Gordon getting in the action, the guy who I thought should have won the dunk contest, but honestly didn't even watch the dunk contest. I was following along on Twitter the whole time, but I saw the dunks on all the vines, so I thought Gordon should have won personally, but either way, it's really not a big deal. I think people who make a big deal out of stuff like that are a little excessive. Anyway, there's Hazonia with the ball right there. It's a 5-point game now. Vucevic with the fadeaway, 7-point lead. Now Orlando really taking it to us in this third quarter, but Oladipo trying to get out in transition, finds Middleton, turns the corner, and one layup right there. Actually, they would call the foul on Lopez, excuse me, but there's Oladipo with the and one. He would convert, get the lead down to 3. You can see pumping his chest right there, making his old team pay. And then here we go, a bounce pass to Bledsoe. That's what I was talking about last episode. The guards getting out in transition. It's a 1-point game. Tatum with the 2-handed slam, though, gets it back up to 3. Now about 3 minutes to play in the third. It's a 1-point lead. Bledsoe getting around the defense, and one. He got picked up by Vucevic there, recognized the mismatch, got around him, and got to the cup. Now it is a 4-point lead for Brooklyn. Rebounded by Vucevic. His putback is good, so it's down to 2. Now it's tied up once again late in the third. Johnson pulls up. His shot is money, and they retake a 2-point lead. Now it is McCollum with the ball, lobbing it up to Bledsoe with the layup. We tie it back up at 65. Now late in the quarter, Vucevic. His shot is good. They retake a 2-point lead. Looking for the foul there, but late in the corner, McCollum finds Lopez. Vucevic, he was too busy crying on the floor looking for the foul, and Lopez was left all alone under the basket, so we would tie it back up at 67, and that would be the score at the end of 3. So a tied ball game here as we enter the fourth and final quarter of regulation, and here we go. A big fourth quarter coming up. Like I said, every game matters for both teams at this point. Rest of the way, they're both looking to secure home court in as many rounds as possible. Here we go, 69-67. Tatum's shot is going to rattle home, getting the friendly roll there. Now it's Oladipo with the ball, looking for the screen, finds Lopez. Lopez kicks it to Middleton, foot on the line. That's going to be a long 2, but good ball movement nonetheless. Now a 4-point lead for Brooklyn. It's Kemba Walker with the ball being checked by McCollum, and Vucevic having a big night offensively with the layup. Then here we go, bounce pass to Middleton. Good pass by Oladipo. This is what I was talking about last episode as well. Oladipo can handle the ball out in transition and dish the rock as well as he can shoot it. So here we go, Oladipo for 3. It's good. We go up by 5, 81-76. Now Favors with the ball, looking for Lopez. Lopez tried to go to work in the post, but a good strip there. Kemba Walker forced the turnover. Now Tatum taking it himself. Layup is good, and they get the lead down to 3. Now 4 minutes to play. This one's shaping up to be a good game at the end. Here we go, pick and roll Favors. He's going to slam it with one hand. Once again, not really a huge night offensively out of him, but he had a few big buckets in the fourth quarter you're going to see. Now Bledsoe with it in transition, or trying to get out in transition, gets it to Favors. Favors takes it himself, another slam. Like I said, Favors not really a huge offensive night, but he came up clutch in the fourth. Now here we go, Lopez going to work in the post on Gordon. 5-point lead, finds Oladipo, who's going to make it 7. Good look by Lopez. We go up by 3 scores now. It is 87-80 with 2.5 to play. Now a pick and roll. Favors again. 2-handed slam on Vucevic. You can't go up like that. You were going to end up on a poster. So Favors, another big bucket there. We're up by 9. Rebounded by Favors once again. A huge fourth quarter out of him. And then Middleton, for good measure with the layup, puts us up by 11. Brooklyn starting to pull away here in the fourth quarter on our home court. That shot is no good by Lopez. Kemba getting out in the fast break, trying to make something happen. He's going to find his man Hazonia, not quite in the corner, but the mid-range is good. They get the lead back down to 9. Now it's an 11-point game. This one is stolen. Middleton with it. He's going to give it up to Oladipo. Oladipo to Bledsoe. His layup is good. We go back up by 13 now, and that would pretty much seal the deal. We are going to go on to win 97-86. Another really good defensive game. Second straight game where we held the opponent to under 90 points, and I really think that is going to be the hallmark of our team moving forward. I'm not really sure about keeping this core together. I've talked about how I really want to be flexible with this roster moving forward, but the way we played the last couple of games, I'm really, really excited about the way that this team has sort of formed an identity as a defensive and transition team. I've always kind of wanted that to be our identity, and I feel like Oladipo has really solidified that and helped us play that style that we've wanted to play. Middleton had a big night, 20 points on 11 shots. Lopez had 19 points on 9 shots. He was 9 of 10 at the line. Bledsoe had 18 points on 7 shots. He was 5 for 5 at the line. I think we were like 90% at the line this game. Vucevic had the big night for Orlando, 25 points on 11 of 18 shooting, 8 boards to boot. But really everyone else in Orlando, not good nights offensively. We really held them in check for the most part. So that is going to do it. Hope you guys enjoy, and enjoy the 2K postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Brook Lopez. What are your thoughts, Ken?
He was relentless in the way he attacked tonight offensively. I love the way he constantly forced the hand of whoever was guarding him. The defender had to choose between letting him blow by him or then fouling him once he did blow by him. And those free throws turned into a lot of points.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.